Today we are going to discuss about a drop-down list. Okay, so and this drop-down will have kind of items, and items should not be duplicated. Okay, we need to check the item should not be duplicated, and also how many items we have, and we can print or validate against to the requirement. How many we have? Okay, and the number of drop downs we have. Those are those kind of things, and also we have to find out that elements, right? That find elements we will use. So find element will returns. Let me show you that. So in the Selenium API documentation, in that WebDriver, we will use this method, find elements method. Okay, so this find element. Okay, so which will return a list. What is a list? Okay, so and also we have a get window handles. Okay, get window handles is a method which will return a set. So what is a set? What is a list? So we must know that. So the interviewer will ask the question. So what? How do you handle multiple windows? Okay, using Selenium. So that is the interview question. Okay, so you would like to explain like WebDriver which will handle it. There is a method called getWindowHandles method. So then immediately there is a one more question will come like what is the return type of this method? So the return type is set because so he is asking a Selenium question, but he is going to be what is a collection of set? What is a set? So you see there is advanced concept of Java and also the Selenium basic concept. So there are correlated here. So get window handles method which will return a set of string. So set of windows, set of windows name as a string format and which will be stored as a set. So but we should know that what is a set in Java. Okay. Similarly, find elements is a method which will find the multiple elements but by using same locator. Okay, there is a same locator which holds multiple elements. All elements means multiple elements. So for first element, find first element is a single element. So here only one element we can capture a web element, but here it is a all element. Okay, all element, and it is return type of this method is list web element. Okay, so list web element. So to do that, we need one concept called collections in Java. Okay, so let me explain the collection. So what is a collection? What and all I will explain now. Okay, so before going to that, I will explain one simple concept here. Okay, so till now everyone know that. So like I want to store a data. Okay, so let me make a white page here. Simply, there are a lot of advertisement here. Yes, it is a popular page. That is the case. Yeah. So now you see till now. So what is this one? Please explain that anyone. What is this one which I written? Which I
Variable.
wrote it is a variable. Okay, A is a variable. A is a variable. And what is the value of the variable?
-100.
No, mine not minus 100. It is
Oh, sorry, 100. Sorry.
variable. Yeah. And the value is what I want to write. A variable and 100. Because why you said the it is a format is int type. It is a data type. So that is the way we stored it. Okay. Similarly, we saw like the string and all those data types. Okay. So, and this particular variable concept, please listen carefully. So, the variable concept, okay, variable concept which can hold a single value and depends upon the type. Okay, depends upon the type which you defined. Okay, depends, right? Yeah, depends upon type which you declared. Okay, which you declared. So here, variable concept is which can hold only single value. It is 100. Okay, single value, and it depends upon the type. It is an int type, and variable a is hold 100 value. So can I declare like this int a equal to 10 comma 400? Okay, so it will throw the error. Not acceptable or not accept or throw the error. So it is error. So which means variable, as per the variable concept, we cannot hold multiple value by separated comma. So there is a one possibility. So we can next extension of this arrays. So we also had this one. So I want a such kind of scenario. A is and square bracket, so which tell us it is an array which can hold multiple values. Multiple values and type is similar type. Okay, similar type. Okay, similar type. Clear? Till now we have it. Any doubts till now? So based on the array, we can increase. So suppose we can store multiple values based on that size, based on the size which you declared. Okay. So till now we are talking about the data only. Okay. So how to store the data as variable by using variable. So only you can hold one value. So there is a one more concept you want to instead of one variable, so you want to store multiple values. So this is the array concept square bracket. Variable followed by square bracket, which can be array and which hold a multiple sets of data, and all data must be a defined type, defined data type, int type. Okay, suppose I want to store string array. Okay, string array. So here I can say that hello hi. Okay, so hello, but I cannot store 120 because it will throw the error because your array type is string. Okay, your array type is string. So these two are the string format which can accept, but there is a third value you declare as a int type, but my array is only accept for string type, even though you added a int type. So that is the case. Okay, that is a one drawback. And next, why we are going to collection? So that is what the points. Next, it array size is fixed. Suppose you declare a three values, then a later point of time means when you are going to reuse. Okay, when you are going to reuse or reallocate some extension, so which cannot be resize. Okay, it cannot be resize. Okay, once you declare array size is three, you can able to store only three numbers, three strings, three numbers, whether it is a number formatted integer, you can store in three values or four values, depends upon the size. Size is fixed. We cannot extend the size. Okay, and so I want to retrieve. Okay, I want to retrieve the data from the above array into array. Okay, so I want to get the data 300 data. So what I need to use? Okay, retrieve. Okay, retrieve data 300. 300 is this one. How do you do that? Anyone? So this is a very basic concept. So anyone can give me that what is the syntax or what is the code for this? I want to get this 300.
You need to make like print the int of index number. It's a 2.
Yes,
Int of a of
correct,
2.
correct. So let me. So what it happened in arrays in Java or any language, the arrays in the sense the concept is like this. Okay, in the memory location. So based on the size, the memory will be allocated. Okay, so 100 is first place, first box. Okay, second is 200 and 3 and 400. So these are the memories are allocated. So the values of the array, it is an array of this one. So, but when you are adding and retrieving, so there is a one more mechanism in the array. So we have a kind of indexing. Okay. So based on the index only, we can add the data or we can retrieve the data. So here, so the first 100 is stored in the 0th location. So this is the index. Okay, this is the index and it is the actual values. Okay, so the index of 0, which means it represents or refer 100 value. So, and there is a one index which refers a 200 value. So, index of 2 is refers 300. Index of 3 is refer 400. Okay, what is array size? Is 4. So, array size is 4. Okay, size of the array is 4. But index, so what is the index size? Is size minus 1. Size minus 1 is 3. Okay, which is right. So our array value, array size is 4 because it has 1, 2, 3, 4 values. But indexes are different. Index will start from 0, 1, 2, 3. That is the way it is. Okay? Yes. Now I want to get the value of 300. So 300 index position is based on the index position, we will get the value. So my array, square bracket, and there is an index. So here is the index. So what is the index of 2 which holds 300? Because my object is I want to retrieve the data from 300. So I can call like a of 2. 2 is my index, and this 2 index value is hold 300 actual value. So this is the way it will be retrieved. Okay. Yes. Now Now, suppose I want to add dynamically, I got one more requirement. I want to add a index of 4 value. So, which cannot done by this array. So, which cannot done by this array. So, what happens? Because the array is a fixed size, so which will not increase dynamically. So, then the concept called collection is came into picture in Java. Okay, so this is the drawback. The first drawback of data structure storage is first is the index base. Okay, second is index is fixed, and third one is only type. Okay, what type you want, that type of data only we can store it. Other than that, we cannot store it. So to overcome this one, so Java, later point of Java, okay, they added a collection framework. Okay, so they added a collection framework. So what is a collection framework? So collection framework is an architecture, okay, to store and manipulate the group of object. So what is a group of object? I'll tell you, no problem. Okay. So here you need to remember the definition as well. So collection is a Java framework to provide the architecture. So what exactly the data which will be stored, how to store and manipulate the group of object. Okay. And the basic, what are the basic operation by using collection framework we can do? We can do search, searching or sorting, inserting, updating, deletion. Okay, so what does mean is, suppose we have some collection, we will add the value, we will store the value, we will delete the value, we will update the value, we can find the value. So these are the collection framework operations. So basic collection, what it does, it stores, okay, it stores data, a group of data, and we can manipulate. How do we manipulate? By using these operations. What are the operations? By inserting a data, manipulating a data, deleting a data, or searching and sorting a data. Right. So these are the basic operations of the collection. So next, so what are the collection we have? Okay, let me show you the diagram. Yeah, this is a overall hierarchy, and this particular diagram you should in your mind. So let me explain the diagram, and by the way, you have to remember. Okay, so now you see that this is a collection framework. So and you can see that. So what is a collection? The color is blue color. Okay, so
Interface.
the blue color. Yes, it is a yeah, it is a interface. So whenever it is a interface, what are the criteria or what is exactly it has? Okay, interface. Please don't forget this definition.
Yeah.
Interface means all abstract
Methods.
methods, which means so there are some kind of methods and those are not implemented
Without body, yeah.
but without body. So let I take that there are 15 or 10. So let it be. How many we don't know, but it was framework. It was designed by the Java developer. But in our mindset, whenever it is a collection, so in our mindset, okay, it has an abstract method, no body, no implementation. So then who will implement? So classes
Classes.
will implement. Yes. So classes also they given, right? They given. And one more thing I want to explain here. So in which concept, our inheritance concept, in inheritance concept, okay, we learn that so class can extend class, right? And also we can interface also extend one more interface. Okay, one more interface. So by the way, so here collection is my interface. Okay, there are list is a one more collection, it extended, and there is a one more queue is a collection, it extended, and set is a one more collection. So what does mean is I'll tell you here. So it is a collection. Okay, so let me tell you two examples here. First, it is a collection, and what is a collection? Collection is an interface, which means let example we have a 10 common methods. Let example 10 methods. Okay, 10 methods. And now, okay, I'll write here 10 methods, which are abstract method, no body. Now, there is a one more interface is a list. It is also interface, which means list also having a some extra some abstract methods. Let's see that there are two. Okay, now you tell me. Suppose if I write that collection extend list means how many abstract method we'll have in that example? So total 7. So logically it has list has 2, but whenever it extended a collection in the sense 5 plus 2 total 7 methods are there here. These 7 methods below are the classes are implemented. That is the thing. Okay, that is the thing. So collection is a root, collection is a now super interface. root interface. Okay, it extended another interface is the list, and this list will extend a array list class. This array list class which will implement these particular two unimplemented methods of list and as well as the five unimplemented methods of collection as well, because there is a reusability extended one interface to another interface. Now you will clearly understand that now. Okay, so these are the classes are implemented directly list interface methods, and also collection interface methods. That is the you need to understand that way. Okay. Similarly, okay, so collection has a five methods, and set is another interface which extended. Okay, extended the arrow is this one. Extended arrow is this one. So this is the extended arrow. And collection is a kind of framework, and it is a interface which has some abstract methods. And list is a one more collection which extended from the collection interface, and also set is a one more interface which extended from the collection. And so these are the classes. Okay, array list class, linked list class, and other classes are implemented all those methods. All those methods. Similarly, set is a interface, and a hash set and linked hash set and presets are implemented of these abstract methods. Right. We are not able, we are not going to discuss further. Okay. So it is not required for our testing point of view. Okay. So now let me see that what is a list and what is a set. If you know these two things, okay. So the what is a list and what is a set? If you know this thing, so it is a there are a lot of interview questions you would able to answer. Okay, the interview questions will be like that. What is the difference between list and set? First question. And what are the when to use list and when to use set? Okay. And what is the logic or what is the insertion logic, data implementation logic? What was the difference? Okay, when to use, when to choose. Okay, what is the implementation? So these are the three questions you will easily answer. So if you follow my class. Okay. So just a second, my Bluetooth is not. See that what is the list and what is the set. Okay. So before going to that, as I told you, okay, as I explained here, collection. Collection is an interface which contain some abstract methods. Okay, these are already designed by the Java. Okay, and these are the methods. Okay, so these are the methods of collection interface. So let me see that one by one. Okay, so what is the method name and what is the description? So if you know this one, so it is very easy to understand that. Okay, so as I explained, right, as I told you, so why we use the collection? Collection, we can use the data store and manipulate. Okay, we can store the data or we can be able to manipulate. What are the operations we can perform? Inserting mean adding. Okay, deletion, deleting, updating, searching, sorting. So same operations we have. So based on the operation and based on that mechanism of the collection, so there are some methods. Okay, so these are the generic methods. These are the generic methods or common methods. Why? Collection is an interface which extended two interfaces, list interface as well as set interfaces. Set interfaces, which means these are the methods are from the collection. All of them are extended means logically they also implemented. So they can also use it. List also have these methods. Set also have these methods. And respect to extended classes also implemented all those methods. Okay, so now you see that you want to insert. Okay, you want to insert an element in the collection. Okay, in the collection in the sense whether it is list collection or a set collection. Okay, so we want to insert a element on the collection. So what is the method? Add is a method. Add is a method to insert a data into the collection. And so if you want to um, add all methods, okay, add all method, which will add a one more collection. Okay, suppose, so how do I tell you? Suppose there is a one value. Okay, it is a collection. So in that I want to store a 10 value. So I stored here. Okay. Suppose I want to a collection, this particular collection. Again, collection is a we can store a entire collection into another collection. So this is what it is. Add all. So add a element in the sense add a e means element. Add a element. Okay, insert a element means we can 10 or string hello, whatever. Okay, we can add into a one specific collection. And collection has a multiple elements. So that's whole collection can add into another collection. So that is what it is. So here, add all in the sense a collection of extended elements. So used to insert a specific collection element into invoking a collection. So like that, we can add, and there are some more operations. You want to delete the element. You want to delete the element. So we need to use remove. Again, you want to deleting a one specific element. Okay, for use this one. You want to whole collection you want to remove, you can use this one. So something like we have these methods. Okay, and size, you can tell that so this array having size of this particular element. Okay, size of the element. And so this particular framework we call as the collection, and collections are overcome of the array disadvantages. So what does the first disadvantage? Size is fixed. Suppose array is a concept and array has a fixed size. So whenever once you declare the array size is 3, so we can add only 3 elements. But if you declare a list of collection, so it is dynamically growable. Okay. So based on the element you got, it automatically size will be increased, and we can store a in any format of data. So here array, if you specify int array, we can store integer values in the array. But here, so data list or set or collection is a generic format. You can store all type of elements in that, whether it is integer, whether it is a string, something like, right? Yeah. Now we can find the size of the array. Okay, we can find the size of the array method here. Okay, you want to clear, delete all the elements, remove all the elements, something like. So it is a clear. So like that, we have a set of methods. You can go through that, contain a one object. So that the value is contained and the object or not, contain all, and okay, and E is empty. Okay, so and equal method. So equal methods. There are few other methods are there. These are the methods are common methods. Okay, and now let's move on to our exact collection of list. Yeah, so this is the list. Okay, so now you see that this definition is very important, and I will explain a structured format. Okay, so now my list. Okay, list is a interface, right? So list is a interface. Okay, so there is a array list class. Array list class is implemented is implemented a list interface, and there are lot of methods are implemented. So list is already, it is also extended a collection interface. So means collection interface all the methods which have it. So what is the collection interface? Just now we had add element, remove element, add a collection of element, here size of the element, all those things. So those we can use to add and delete and update the things. Okay. Now, so coming back to coming back to data structure point of view. So list, what is the purpose of list? List can store the data. Okay, list can store the data, and list can store the data and it maintain insertion order. Okay, so it can maintain insertion order, and it can allows duplicate values. Okay, it can allows duplicate value. Okay, so let me tell you that what is and all. So now let me create a one array list. So this is a array list. Okay, now whenever I add the elements, okay, so whenever I add the element, so it will maintain insertion order. Okay, first element, second element, third element, fourth element, fifth element. Okay, and also it can add, suppose I can add duplicates element. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 2, 4. So this is the one. So you have to remember that the mechanism to store of the list. First one is it maintain how you insert. Order is must one by one order, insertion order we call as. And so it can allows the duplicate values. It can allows the duplicate values. Suppose I can store string values, I can store hello and one more hello. Okay, because these two are the duplicate string. So array list or list is allows. Okay, yes. And how do you maintain? So which one is added first? So and then first place, and next one is the second place, which means how you are inserting that order which will be stored. Okay, so now what is meant by list? So you have to remember these 2 points. The storage mechanism in the list is okay. So what is that? Insertion order. Okay, it maintain insertion order. Okay, insertion order of the elements. Okay, how do you store? That format will be inserted. Next, and allows duplicate. Okay, allows duplicate values. This is the behavior of the data structure of the list. Okay, list is the interface which extended already a collection interface. Okay, so list can allows duplicate values. Okay, it allows duplicate value and maintain insertion order. Okay, let me show you that as well. Okay, so whenever this particular list interface is implemented by array list, linked list, vector, stack. So all of them, the behavior is same. Okay, now if I explain about this array list, if I explain about this linked list, if I explain about the vector, if I explain about the stack, the basic behavior is this only. What is that? So array list can maintain insertion order. Array list can allow us to duplicate value. Linked list maintain insertion order. Linked list allows duplicate value. Vector insertion order maintain allow duplicates. Stack also same. So that is the way, because these classes are implemented a behavior of the list. Okay. Yes. Let me show you the practical. Now we'll write a one program for that. So let me write a list example. It is a class. So main method, and here you can see I want to create a collection. Okay, so I want to create a collection because this collection is already implemented, is a framework. So we need to get it. So the first thing is, what is a class name? Array list is a class name. Okay, array list is a class name. Array list is a class name, and I want to store a string type. Okay, so if you want to make a generic in the sense, there is a one more thing. We have a generic T. T is a one more format, so that you can explore it. So why we can keep as a T. T is a the format can be anything. It can be string, it can be integer. Okay, so that is the one. So as of now, just I will make a string type for understanding. So it is a string object array. Okay, and now you see that array list. Array list is a class. What we have done? We have created a array list class. We have created a array list class. Now array list class is created. Now we can add the element list dot add Java. Okay, I want to store a one value is Java. So there is a one more element I want to store. List dot add Python. List dot add C sharp. List dot add C plus plus and C sharp. So these are the elements. These are the elements I added here. So by using add method. Okay, by using add method. Okay. So now please now I'm going to again definition. So my list will maintain insertion order. First I added a Java, then it will store in the array. Java is the first one. Second is Python, C sharp, C++. So which means it maintain a insertion order. Now we'll see that allow duplicate. So which allows duplicate or not? Yes. So in between, I will add here a list dot. Again, I want to add a Java. So very first one I added a Java. Again, I want to add a Java. Okay. So I want to give it a Java. So it is allowing. It is allowing. This is the concept of this one. So let me print this one. Okay. So system.out.println and list of programming language. List of programming language. Now right click and run this one. Right click and run this one. Okay. Yeah. Now you can see that order here. So please see here. First one is Java. Second one is Python, C++. Okay, C sharp. Again Java and Ruby. Okay, whatever order I have added, same thing it maintained first thing. Okay, and also I added the duplicate value Java 2 times. It stored. Okay, which allowed means which stored. Right now clear about this one. Okay, clear, right? Yes. So now uh, let me do one more format of. So this is a syntax for class name and object name or object class name and object name and equal to again new class of constructor. Okay, so this is the format. So which means so you have provided a class name. Okay, and object reference is the list, small list. A new is the operator, and equal to is the operator. New is the keyword, and we provide a constructor. Class name constructor is class. Okay, array list, and this is the way we created an object. Now there is a one more way we can create an object. So this class is implemented which interface? List interface. So here you can see that. There is a diagram. Yes. So list is a interface and this array list class is implemented. But okay, so we have created a class object and we call the methods. And also one more way we can also create a list is the interface, right? So like this, we can also create an object. So the format is generally we used to use this one, a list of string, list of string, okay, and array list of string. Yeah. So this is the way you can import this one, java dot util and list two, list one. Okay, so let me stop the above statement and I'll change the reference to this one. Okay, so list. So so now here the simple change is yes. You see the definition automatically come. Interface, interface and object name and new equal to constructor. Okay, constructor of the class. Okay, so that is the so there is a another way we can create an object and assigning the interface reference. Interface reference. Because so it is already a super it is the interface which you implement, right? So the object reference is the list interface reference. Okay, so this way also it will work fine. That is the one thing I want to tell you in the topic of this next one. Okay, same outcome. Now, so I want to retrieve the value. I want to, oh yeah, we'll see the get size. Okay, we can see the size. So how do you do that? So now you can see the system.out.println and size of the list and list dot size. So my list reference is array list reference is list. List dot size is a method. So this method from where we took, so we have taken from the collection interface. So there is a method called int size. Okay, so size is a method which will return a integer format. It returns total number of elements in the collection. It returns total number of collection in the. So what are the elements we have? One, two. Java is the one element. Python is the second element. C sharp is the third element. Sorry, C plus plus is the third element. C sharp is the fourth element. So Java is a fifth and sixth. So total we have the size will be printed. Six. Okay. Now I want to get. Okay, I want to get the Python. Okay, get the Python value. So from the list. So what we can do is you want to get the list. Okay. So basically, so this array list also follows a array structured manner. So how it is in the data structure, so it will store the memory as like this, and it maintain a insertion order as an index base. Okay. So now, so the first place is Java and Python and C++ and C sharp. Next is Java, and there is one more element is Ruby. Okay, now it will maintain a insertion order as well. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as like array. Okay, the array structure only follows the array list as well. Okay, array is different, array list is different, right? But the architecture of the database is same. Okay, now let me clear this one. So now I want to let me what happened? Yeah. So let me I want to get the Python, right? Python is so the index is zero index, one index. So we want to place the index of this list. So how do you call? So there is a get method. Okay, there is a get method. So where is a get method here? See the connection. Where is the get method? Okay, not sure. Where is the get method? So it is add method, add on method, add on method, add on method. Okay, right. So where is the get method? Hmm?
Contains.
Anyway,
Contains.
no, get method. I want a get method. Content will check whether the element is there or not. So now I want to get the print. So size how it will like. So I want to get element. Add element is there. So get element. Where is the get element? So that is means it is not there in the collection. Collection methods. These are the collection methods, right? It will be there in the list collection. List also is an interface. It has a get method. So I told you that there are 5 methods here. Example, there are 2 methods here. Total, how many methods it has? 7. This class is implemented list of 2 methods and also list of collection methods. Fine. So I want to get index. Index method is existing on list interface. So let me see that. Yeah, list dot get. List dot get of one. So let me show you that array list class. Yeah. So array list class. So this is the class. Yeah, list implementation. Okay. So list is a interface. Now you can see that list method has a size empty and there is a get method. There is a get method. Yeah, it will be very easy. Let's get file. Yeah, get method is there. Okay, I'm not able to find, but there is a get method is there. So by using the get method, so we can get the value of the one. One is the place index is Python. So now let's see that Python will be printed. Okay, Python will be printed. Why I'm explaining slow this one is you have to implement same methods. Most of the methods are common to all the collection. Set will be also similar like this. Only the definition and that capability will be different. All the methods are same. That is the case. If you understand set, list is perfectly, then writing all the coding, set is very easy. That is the way. Okay. So now let's move on to the another
Ramesh,
one.
why was it not there in that list actually? In the collection list, I couldn't get that. The get one. When we are looking for
Get
the
one
method,
right.
right? Get, why was it
Ah,
not there actually in that the
see,
one in the page?
collection. Yes, collection is the interface. Okay, interface means there are unimplemented methods. There are. Let's take example 5, and
Yeah.
there is a collection. Collection is another. Sorry, list is another interface. It also
Right.
has a unimplement 2 methods. For example, now there is a class, array list class. Now see that array list is a class. Sorry, array list. Yeah, array list is a
Array list is
class.
not a collection, right? It's a class only.
It is not a. It is see. It is all part of the collections only. Okay,
Right.
sorry,
Yeah.
but the interface difference is that the collection and C is a collection and list is a collection. Okay, and
Right.
array list is also collection, but in type of collections are different. C collection is a interface, list is
Right.
also interface, and array list is a class. I and C, but all the framework is collection framework.
Okay. They all come under
Now,
part of collection, right? All
they
the
are
things.
come under the collection. Yeah. So collection has a 5 unimplement methods. Unimplement method means no body for that. Okay.
So you can
Suppose
directly
there is
use
a
those
list.
methods you meant to say when you say unimplemented, like there's no logic we
I'll
can.
tell you. I will tell you. So let's assume that there are 5 methods are unimplemented. And also there are 2 lists of methods. Total 7 methods are unimplemented. This array list class is given the implementation. Okay, because it was implemented. It is extended. Extended. This is the format. The implement is dot format. Okay, so this array list will have given the implementation body or logic of the collection 5 methods and also a list of 2 methods as well. So that is the case. So it is a class is implemented. When it is implemented list and also it implements this collection as well. So by the way, so list has 5 methods. Other 2 methods in get method will have in this case. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So let me print that one. And to access any element, get the any element, we have to use a get method providing by index. Providing by index. Okay. And you want to delete. Okay. I want to remove from the list value. I want to remove a C sharp. Okay. C sharp.
Loop through it also, right? So that it will goes in a loop and then you can do it for loop.
Yes. That also I'll explain. Okay. Remove the value from the list. C sharp. Okay. Now list dot remove dot. Okay. You can give value either you can provide the index as well. Okay. You can directly provide the value or index also. Let me do the two things tab and also print it after removing and list index remove by index. Okay. So remove by index. Okay, either I can place a hash directly, so value of the element name. This will be removed. Either you can put the index of 2. What is the index of 2? C++. 0 index 0, oh sorry, Java. 1 index is Python, 2 index is C++. So now, which will remove C sharp and C++ and C sharp. Let me print that out. Yeah. So now you can see that. First is 6. We have a 6 size is 6. Now we are printing or getting this particular get of 1. Get of 1 is Python. Now we are telling that the element name hash. This hash should be removed. Now it printed that Java, Python, C++, Java, Ruby. Now C sharp is not there. It is removed. Now the second case. Okay, we are providing index based remove 2. So 0 index, 1 index, 2 index. Third index is again Java, fourth. So it is mentioned is a 2. 2 is C++. Now it will be removed. In the next list you have Java, Python, again Java. Because this index is replaced to here. Okay, it indexes 2 and 3. So that is the way it will be adjusted also after removing the element of the indexes. So middle of the element is removed. So automatically decrease that LS size and index size and replace with the 3 place to 2 and 4 place to 3, something like also it will be happen in the shift. Okay, yeah. So this is a kind of thing. Let me uh, print that. Okay, I want to print. Okay, loop of my elements and print the result. Print the value. So to do that, so we need to write a for loop. This for loop, everybody knows this one, right? What is a for loop here? It is an index based for loop. Please remember, this loop is an index based loop because it has an index I. Okay, so you have an index related thing. Okay, I equal to 0. Okay, I less than or equal to is top size I plus, and you can call that I will be vary for every time, whether it is 0, 1, 2, 3. So based on that, the value will be retrieved from the array. Okay. Okay. So I think I hope this for loop everybody aware of this one. Next. And next for loop. Okay, there is a one more way we can print for each loop. Okay, so for each loop also is there in collection, new collection. Okay, so let me explain that one. Okay, so this is a syntax. So what does mean the syntax is? So we can write a for each loop, but while representing or while saying that there is a for each loop. Okay, but we have only for keyword only, not a each keyword. Okay, don't write the each keyword, only we have for, but the syntax will be like this. Syntax you have to remember, for is our for loop. Okay, so we are each element we are iterate, but we will not use the index or a I equal to zero things. So there is a different approach. I will tell you that. So after that, so the for loop, there is a no initialization. Just we need to separate a colon. Okay, so colon. First it is a colon, and here the this element is a reference element, reference of list, reference of list, reference of list, and here is a type of list. Okay, type of the element. Okay, type of the element and a reference. Okay, so let me write it. It is a list reference. Okay, it is a reference element. A reference of the object, reference object of any collection. Any collection which can be a list which can be set. Okay, and it is a type. Okay, type of the element and the element reference. E reference. Okay, I'll write a type of element, type of element, and space element reference or reference element. I'll tell you that. Okay. Now coming to here, please listen carefully. So, so let me just scroll up a little bit and I'll explain. Okay, I want the object creation. Yeah. Now you can see that one line. Yeah. Now you can see here the 12th line. What is the object reference? What is this array object reference is list. We created our list string and equal to new array list. So here is my object. It is a list. Small list is a my reference object of the collection. Reference object of the collection. And by using that, we added a one element, second element, third element, fourth element, fifth element, sixth element. And using that we printed, and using that we captured the string. We using that we get the index of element. Using that we remove the element. Using that we remove the another element, and using that we printed and also is the reference. So which means it holds all the elements. Okay, in your mind it should be like that. Okay, what is this small list in the sense? It has the Java, Python, C Sharp, okay, Java, Ruby elements. Okay, now it has all. So we are at the for each loop. So now here the first point is we are good at, right? So in the loop, in the for loop, for each loop, so we have a colon colon, and it is a list. So which means it holds all these elements, right? It holds all these elements. Now in that I want to pick one element first. So one element first we need to define a data type of this element. Data type of this element. What is the data type of this element? I mentioned here it is a string. Okay, it is a string. So what I can tell you? So here is a str string. And so you can put reference any name. Okay, you can put L or valid name, language. one language. Okay, so now let me write this complete string here. So for each loop, my data type of the list is string type and language colon list. So this means so it list is holding a multiple languages and the format is a string format. I want to get a first language on the list. That is what for each loop. For each in the sense you want to pick one element after that, something like one after another. So now, so what does mean is it has 6 elements. So first iteration, it will pick that first one and second one, third one, like that till that list of size, list of size. Okay, here we do not have any comparison of size like this, but internally it will compare. Okay, so let me run and see that both will give same result. You can use by that, sorry, for loop or a for each loop. For loop or a for each loop. Right. Yes. Now you can see that. So one by one. So Java, Python, Ruby, it is for this one. And again, programming languages here. So Java, Python, Java, Ruby. So this is what it is. Okay. Yes. Now there is a one more looping concept. Okay. So that is iterator. Okay. So that is iterator. So what does mean iterator? I will tell you. So this is also one of the interview question. Okay, because for loop we know that from the first in the basic Java. For each loop there is a new concept in the collection, but there is a old concept in for iterator. Iterator by using iterator also we can pin the all the loops. What is iterator? I will show you that. So now please carefully listen the concept of Java side. Okay, so now you can see it is a collection. Okay, so collection is a interface, and as we extended one more list, list is a sub collection, sub interface of collection, and also set is a sub collection of. Okay, now you see that iteratable. Okay, iteratable or iteratable is a super interface. So any collection, so whether it is a collection or whether it is a list, whether it is set, automatically they extended, which means there are some methods in that. Okay, there are some methods here. Okay, there are few methods here, and these methods automatically reused it here. Extended in the sense logically it will be there. So there are 3 methods, 5 methods, 2 methods. So total list, how many methods is implemented? 8, 10 methods. So please be in mute. It is recording, please. Okay. So iterator has a 3 methods, and collection is a 5 methods. List is a 2 method. Total 10 methods are available in the array list class, and array list class is implemented given the definition. So now coming to the in iterator, what it does and what it has. Basically, we need to try to understand that. So where is that? List iterator. Iterator. Where is iterator? Iterator. 1 second. Iterator. So now you can see iterable is an interface. Okay. It is a root interface of all the connection. Okay. And interface extended iteratable interface. Okay. So now what it does is, okay, so automatically by subclasses or sub collection of interfaces are also implemented. Now you can see that. So it returns iterator over the elements. It returns iterator over the elements. So this is what it is. So now there is a, yeah. So let me show you that how it will be. Go to here. So now, so let me write that iterator, not this one. We have to use iterator, right? Iterator. Yeah, this is the one. Let me show you that. So iterator is a interface. Okay. So we are applying on the list iterator. Okay. In the list, we are iterating, and this iterator has three methods. Okay. This iterator has three methods. It is an interface again, and it has three methods. The first one is has next. What does mean this has next method is it returns a next element on the collection, next element on the iterator. Okay. So what does mean is, so you have a collection. Okay. So it has the elements. Okay. It will check that has a next method. Okay. It refers that, okay, it has the element inside the run. Okay. It has. Then it will print and move on to the next. It has element on that. Okay. So it move to the cursor will move to the next. So like that, it will be iterated. Instead of for loop, instead of for each loop, so we can also achieve that by using iterator. So there is a method called iterator that has this, which will check only the element existing or not. Then iterator next in it will print the value on that iterator. It will print a value on the list. So this is what it is. So now you can see that. Yeah. So now we can see this is for the index level of printing. This is where for each loop print, and this is our hash set. To make difference here, we can use. Let me clear and run this one. This time you will come to know. Yes. So it is also printed Java, Python, Ruby, C#. So this is the way it will be. Okay. Till now we are good. Okay. Now this concept, how we are going to implement, how we are going to apply. So now let me go and create a one class. Is a test class. Some test class. Okay. Test example. Okay. Test example. And let me go back and I will create this entire script into one method. Okay. So please listen carefully. Slowly I'm changing the way of writing style because we are nearby for a framework structure. Okay. So now what I have done is, so let me show you that. And so in my main method, I am not having anything. Okay. I'm not having anything. Okay. So now in my get language, I created one method which has all the code for creating a collection, printing the values, size, and some actions, operations on this loops concept as well. Now, I want to return these values to the next class or next level. So what I can do, I can write a, instead of void, my format is list. I want to return this method as a collection. Collection. What collection? List collection. List of string is a collection. Till now we saw that my return type is int, float, double, string, array. Now we can return a collection as well. We can return a collection as well. That collection is a list collection, list of string. Now automatically we have to provide a return statement here. So when we have a return, so we need to provide the list. Okay. So wherever you call this method, we have to catch it. Okay. So now I will create a test class which I already created. And another class. Now I want that collection in this my new class. So there is please understand the concept. Okay. So there is a list example class which has some collection of values, and we created an object. We done some operations on that, but after that, this list of collection example class hold one method which will return a collection values. That collection values we are using here. There is a test example class. How do we use? The first condition. Okay, first there are two ways we can create. Please listen carefully. First way the first format is create a object of that class and and call the method. Call the method and call the method. Call the method when that method when the method is instance method. See, all the Java concepts is required here. Instance method means non-static method. Okay, so and so there is another way. Okay, so you can no need to create. Okay, no need to create a object of the class using class name. Okay, please listen carefully. Using class name. Okay, we can call the get call the methods, not get call the methods. So call the method when that method when that is a static method. Okay, when that is a static method. So these are the two concepts you have to. So I did not explain this concept, second concept. Now I will cover here. Okay, so this concept I did not explain. Okay, so earlier I explained this one. Let's see this one and we'll come back. So now I want to create an object. Which class object? The method is there in the list example. So what is the list example? What is the format of calling? List example. Small list example equal to new list example. Object is created. And by using the list example dot get language collection. Get language collection. Suppose if I mouse over, click control and mouse over, it will highlight and it will navigate to our list example class and where the method is there and where is the method definition and what it is returning. So by seeing the code, I can say that okay, list object is created and the list of elements are added. Okay, some actions are performed. Okay, so get size, print size, get index by value, remove that some data and printed some for each loop and iterator loop, and finally what are the elements there present in the list, that list of element is returning. Okay, now go back to our example test. So when this method is returning, you have to catch the same format. We have to catch the same format as a same type. Okay, so now my list, I give the reference name is my list. So now I will print that. Okay, I will print that system dot out dot println. Okay, so the list of languages, right? So test example class level programming languages. Okay, so what does mean is we actual values are there in the list example. Now where we are calling those? We are calling it the text example class. How do we call? It is already there. The method is written in that reusable method, and we are accessing that method and we are catching the values because this particular get language method is returning some values, so we are catching it. Okay, now let's see that. Yes. So in the test example class, total method will be executed. What are the logic is there? It will be executed entire logic. Okay, and also we got the this class level print. Test class level print is test example of the language. Okay. Yes. Now in drop down or like find elements place. Yeah, go to your find elements menu sub menus. Where is that? Not there. Okay, let me create that example quickly. So let me create an example class on the orange HRM drop down with the list. Let me clear this one. Quickly we can create. Okay. So main method. So main method. So let me create an object. So now you may get one question in your mind. So just I'm typing, I'm getting some solutions, right? So like you see, next statement automatically it is yeah. Things of internet, things of internet connection, drag and drop application file up. Okay, Dropdowns. It is there. Okay, let me. We have a drop-down list here. So let me tell that, and we'll update on that. And what is the class name? Class name Warren. Use this URL and update the locators. Update the locators and drop down list. Just I'm doing experiment here. Sorry for that. I'll explain often. Quickly. God. Because yeah. So it given the code properly only. Let me see that.
Sir, one doubt. Since it is a public
Yes.
site, it is working, but for internal, I mean, when you're working in office, it will not, right?
We will not use that. Please don't. Yeah, don't mind. So if you install also, don't use in your IntelliJ in the office. I'll tell you that why we need to use this. So you have authorized user only. Most of the time, going forward, the companies will going to buy this Copilot. Okay. So now it is the free version. So don't type your code here and there. Okay. Going forward, the companies will purchase how GitHub big buckets. So going forward, they will be purchased and they will make a restriction out of the world. So that time only you can use. Other than that, only practice based in our local system only use it. Okay, that is the criteria for usage.
Usually it is blocked in office, they'll not allow.
Yeah, that's what. So if they are allowed, right, you can use it, but don't push your code. Okay, don't push your code. Don't put your code. Just ask the questions, you will get it. But so automatically, if you configure, right, this code will be when to get outside of the world. So don't do
We
that.
can use it for a reference.
We can use it for a reference, but damn sure that after 1 year, or 6 months, the bigger companies already moving as like this. Okay, but in the smaller company, they are going to plan for that purchasing of license of Git Copilot because it is a code like we can quickly generate a code without a little modification. But we should know the code how to write what is understand about the code as well. Quick fixes also be done. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, we should have a grip on automation, right? I mean, Selenium.
Yes. Yeah, we need to have a concept of core Java Selenium. So that's what, right? People will say that automation like AI will not replace human intelligence. Okay,
Yeah.
so it has its own capability. We have also our own capabilities, something like that. Okay. Okay, right. So now where we are captured. Yes, I'm very sorry for this delay. Yeah. Now we got the list. Okay, we got this list. Now we can use. I'll explain that. Just give me a second. And this get no. Sorry. What are the get index value? Yeah, find elements for the find elements. Okay, find elements. Now we can see list of elements. Oh my God. Find elements. How many elements we will print here? Just hold on. Wrong way I'm doing it. Drop down list. Get off click one. Print. Size of the drop down is 1. No. Okay, got it. So I'll change the example here. So I don't want to go here. Okay, now we'll remove this one. Okay, find elements by tag XPath. I'm sorry for this one. I did not prepare for this one. So by XPath, what happened? By XPath // yes. So now let me print it and I'll explain. Come on. Yeah, so we have a 46. Yeah. So now, yes. So this is the site, the example site. Now, what I'm trying to do it, so get all the links on the page. Okay, get all the links on the page. So to do that, so I have to use find elements. So for one link, we can use only element. For I want to retrieve all the links, hyperlinks. Whenever I mouse over, I could able to clickable. So this is called link. So how do we inspect it? So when you inspect it, so there is an anchor tag will be there. So now let me ABC hyphen test. You see that there is a anchor tag A, li of anchor tag A. Okay, and the partial name of the link, name of the link, right? So this is what it is. So now, if everything, right? Suppose ABC test is a one element, add and remove is another element, broken links are the another element, which means we have a 46 elements we have. So I want to get all those things in, and I want to use this find elements method. And as we know, find elements method, which will return, a list of web elements, list of web elements. So till now we had a discussion on, a list example. So here is a string type. My list is the string type, and I store the string data type, double quotation Java, okay, Python, C#. But in my current example, it is a web element. It is a web element. So that is the case. It is a list of web elements. In Selenium point of view, this particular site display value is a web element. It is a link web element. // A is a XPath web element, and we store all those elements. Okay. So what does exactly in the sense? So which will give the reference of this tag. The whole tag will come. Okay. So this whole tag having a one web element. One web element. It has attributes and also link text. Why I'm explaining this in detail is based on the web element, I can get this href value. I can print this link text value. Please, I'm explaining again. So this is a tag, a tag. So if I give XPath like this, which will return whole tag as a reference, as a web element, as an object, this web element will hold attribute of href value is broken/link, and also the text value in between the text, which is display text broken image. So like that, all the elements which will be there. Now you can run and print the 46 element we received it. Now I want to get href value and print the text value. So display text. So what is the display text? Display text is nothing but ABC test. Okay. So ABC test, add, remove, broken links, all those data. So let me see that and print it. So for that I'm using for each loop. For each loop is drop down is my object reference, which holds web element, type web element, first element, like that each element I want to print it. This is the way you have to remember. Okay. Now you can see that drop down text. So drop down is a list actually. Yeah. Yeah. Now you can see that. So I'll change that display text. That it is a display text. Okay. Okay. Display text. Display text. Oh my God. Display element. Display element. Display text. Yeah. Now you can see. Now you can see the proper. Okay. Now all the values are displayed. So now our main intention here is, so this get find elements method is returning What is it is returning? Please remember that this is an interview question. So it returning, you say that a list, but you have to remember it is a web element. Okay, type is web element. My find element method, which will return a list of web element, that is the right answer. Then the people think that okay, you have good knowledge of the list of collection framework, something like that. Okay. So this is what next. Okay, next we'll see the here. I will go to collection part. I'll go to collection part. Yeah. Set. Let me quickly finish this set. Okay. So set is an interface. Okay. So set. Okay. Set is an interface. Okay. And it extended a collection framework. And so this is the main thing. So it does not maintain a insertion order, and it does not allow a duplicate elements, a reverse of the list. Okay, so now I will recollect it. Okay, list is maintained in session order, and it allows duplicate values. Duplicate values. So it is a reverse set. Set is a collection interface. Set is a collection, not maintain in session order of the elements, and not allowed duplicate elements. That is a different duplicate values. Okay, so based on that you have to choose when to choose. Oh, okay, your some data is written in duplicate, then you can go for the list. Your method or your data, your Selenium data is method is not written in duplicates. Okay, you can choose for that. Restricted. Okay, does not maintain insertion order. It maintains insertion order. So that is why it is. Okay, let me see that connect in here. So now the example. I'm not writing the example. So here we have a class has set and type is string and a new has set. Okay, so this way also you can write. I told you list. Sorry, set a string and small set equal to new hash set of string. Okay, new hash set of string. So this is an interface representation. This is a class representation. Now you can see that. So I added a Ravi add method for adding, and we create an object. Now we are in the adding a set of values in the set. Okay. So what is the first one? It does not maintain an insertion order. So how do you add it? It will not print. Second thing is, even though if I added a Ravi 2 times, it will consider as a one value only, which means even though you added a duplicate things, it does not allow. So by coding point of view, saying that it is allowing, but actual storage point of view, it treats only one value. Okay, so that is the case. Then output is Vijay, Ravi, and Ajay. So even though Ravi is added 2 times, so it is not there. And so we added a first Ravi. Okay, but even though Vijay is printed, so which means it is not followed the order as well. Okay, so let me see that the implementation is in where is that? Yeah, in that multiple window handle. So actually I published this video as well. So please go through that handling with multiple videos. So I'm utilizing this one to explanation. So what is this site is? So which will open this window up. Okay, and you click on this particular link, which will open a another window. So that is what it is. Let me do the demo here. So go to this site. So now, so this is a demo automation windows.html. So here if you go to open new separate windows, and after that you see this is the click button. So this, once you click this button, and there is a one more window, child window is open. Okay, one more window, child window is open. Okay, so I covered detailed steps in that previous video. I will show you that. I will forward you in WhatsApp. So go through that. So while handling, now you can see that there is a concept called parent window and child window. So currently, driver having two windows. Okay, multiple windows. So even though we want to get this window and we want to switch to the right window, do the actions. So how do you do is, so we have a method called getWindowHandles. Okay, in Java, so getWindowHandle is a method, and you see that it will return a set of string window information, string format window information. So people will ask the question and say, driver.getWindowHandles method, which will return, say that, okay, it is a set, and people will confuse that. They will say that web element. This is the main I want to explain here. Okay, so because everyone will explain detail about the list. It returns findElements returns a list of web element. Okay, list of web element. But coming to here, it is a very similar. People will not detail explanation is there. So it is look like similar, and the people will think that, okay, it is also a set of web element. No, it is not a set of a web element. It is a set of string type. That is the case. They will ask that. So getWindowHandles methods, which will return a set. What is the type? It is a string type, not a web element type. Where is the web element type is there? The web element type is when you have a findElements method, which will return a list of web elements. But suppose there is a set, okay, set which will return here. Where is it? Yeah, multiple windows. getWindowHandles method. So this is the difference. Okay. Then after, so the for each loop, you will understand, I think. So, and in that we are checking the condition. I want to switch to the next window, which is not a parent, not equal to, in the sense it is a child. Okay, when it is a child only, you have to driver switch to window, my child element, switch to, and get print the get of title and close that particular window. Again, switch to the parent window and do the parent window action. Okay, so let me explain one more time. So generally, this is one of the interview question: how do you handle multiple windows? Okay, how to handle Selenium in multiple windows? So whenever you are going to handle a window, the first one is we need to get the reference. The first point is, what is the reference? Parent window reference. So by using the get window handle, see handle. So there is a handle, yes is there. So yes is for returning a set of string, but handle is only one window, and also it is a string format. So we need to put the parent reference window, because after done the action of child window, we have to switch back to the parent, and we need to continue. Otherwise, Selenium will forget that reference. He'll lose the reference of the parent window. So that is the case. Now you click the window where it opens that child now new window or child window. Then we can perform the get window handle. So we can get all the windows, and we can iterate by using the condition whether it is a child window only, and again switch to the child window and print the title, close the child window, and again switch back to the parent window by using this reference which we already stored here. So this parent window, again we are switching time, we are switching to window parent. So here switching to window child, so that is the one, and parent window action click. So that is what it is. So let me run this and see that. Yeah, it maximize or like, yeah, click on menu, window, close, and yeah. So this is the way it will be handled. The complete video is there. You can go through that. Okay, and also refer this one. So here we are using collection. Okay, yeah. So that's all about today's session. I will stop here today, so we can